और अब बात करते हैं श्रीलंका में जारी संकट की। एक तस्वीर काफी वायरल हो रही है। तस्वीर में श्रीलंका के पूर्व वित्त मंत्री बासिल राजपक्षे एयरपोर्ट के इमिग्रेशन सेंटर पर दिखाई दे रहे हैं और राष्ट्रपति गोटाबाया राजपक्षे के भाई बासिल राजपक्षे के दुबई भागने की कोशिशों की खबरें यहां पर फैली हुई है। ये वो तस्वीर है जिसमें कि ये बताया जा रहा है कि राष्ट्रपति गोटाबाया राजपक्षे के भाई दुबई भागने की कोशिशें की खबरें इस तस्वीरों के जरिए कहीं ना कहीं नजर आ रही है। खबरों के मुताबिक बासिल दुबई जाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे और कोलंबो एयरपोर्ट पर इमिग्रेशन अधिकारियों ने उन्हें दुबई जाने की इजाजत नहीं दी। बासिल की ये तस्वीर कोलंबो एयरपोर्ट के वीआईपी टर्मिनल की बताई जा रही है। आपको बता दें कि ऐसी भी खबरें उड़ी थी कि राष्ट्रपति गोटाबाया राजपक्षे भारत भाग गए हैं। और इस वक्त हमारी सहयोगी श्रीजा वहां पर मौजूद हैं, श्रीलंका में ही। श्रीजा, वहां से क्या खबर मिल पा रही है आपको?
Well, with respect to Basil Rajapaksa, yes, there are reports that are surfacing with regard to where he was fleeing the country, Sri Lanka. But however, his attempts were foiled by not just immigration officers, but it was by the passengers who was taking the Silk Road. This is the VIP terminal at the airport. In fact, what's important to understand here is at a time when the country is in deep economic distress and a political turmoil, you have one of the Rajapaksa family members, in fact, leaving the country, and also with several of the citizens questioning the Rajapaksas of looting the citizens' money. Now, July 13th, which is tomorrow, is going to be a very, very big day in the political history of Sri Lanka, because we see, as per the communication of Mr. Gotabaya to the Speaker and official confirmation to Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, he is informed that he will be stepping down tomorrow. But this is something that we will have to wait and watch out for, because when we on ground, NDTV on ground, try to gauge the pulse of the people, they say it may not be true, because given the political history of Sri Lanka, this is just to do with the dynasty politics of Rajapaksas, because in the past as well, several times, while the Rajapaksas several times were asked to step down, were asked to leave from their position, they have not done so. In fact, the citizens of Sri Lanka continue to say this is something that they are going to wait and watch out for as far as the 13th is concerned, and it's going to be a very crucial big day. It can either lead to a huge another Sri Lankan uprising, or as we spoke to the citizens, it could be a celebration. Yes, this is not just to do with Mr. Gotabaya. Even as we speak, his location is still undisclosed. Whereabouts are still not known, while several of the reports, especially from Indian sources, confirming that Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa has not taken shelter in India, while the sources confirming in India. But at the same time, the whereabouts of Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa is still not known. So in terms of the political landscape, and right here in Sri Lanka, we see, as per the decision taken by the all-party leaders, they say that the Speaker will turn out to become the acting president, but that will not be for very too long. And in the meantime, all the MPs will gather and elect one particular MP and announce the name of the president. Now, what really happens if Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa resigns tomorrow on the 13th? The parliament will convene on the 15th. A decision will be taken. Nominations will be filed. The name numbers will come out by the 19th, and the 20th will be the election of the president.
श्रीजा, यहाँ पर हम अपने दर्शकों को बता दें, आप वहां पर मौजूद है। आपने बताया किस तरह से वहां पर खबरें चल रही हैं कि जो राष्ट्रपति हैं वो कल अपना इस्तीफा दे सकते हैं। हालांकि वहां की जनता की नब्ज को आपने पकड़ने की कोशिश की, जिनका कहना है कि इससे पहले भी यहाँ पर राजपक्षे परिवार इस तरह की बातें करता रहा है कि वो अपना पद छोड़ देगा, लेकिन ऐसा हुआ नहीं है। और इस बीच सूत्रों के हवाले से खबर ये भी आ रही है कि राष्ट्रपति गोटाबाया राजपक्षे भारत भाग गए हैं। हालांकि सूत्रों के मुताबिक भारतीय विदेश मंत्रालय ने ऐसी किसी भी खबरों से इनकार किया है। श्रीजा, आप वहां पर मौजूद हैं। क्या भारत के विदेश मंत्रालय की तरफ से कोई ऑफिशियल प्रतिक्रिया कोई आपको मिली है राजपक्षे की तरफ से? यहां पर गोटाबाया राजपक्षे भारत आए हैं या नहीं?
Well, the Indian sources at the moment confirmed that Mr. Rajapaksa, that is Gotabaya Rajapaksa, has not taken shelter in but at the same time also we are getting reports with regard to, like, though his resignation comes tomorrow, just less than 24 hours, we see his whereabouts are still not known at the moment. But also to give you a sense of where we are reporting from, this is the Temple Trees. Now this is the official residence of Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. Now this is not a site, a regular site that you would see, a place that is frequented by the political heavyweights and some of the elites. You wouldn't really see people from all walks of lives. Common man, in fact, waltzing into this place, having a look, taking a tour, exploring what this entire place was like when Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe was right here. Now, this particular place is swarmed with the people. Several of them are relaxing, several of them are taking a look at the entire place. On to my left, you see there is a piano. People have gathered there. There are several people who are playing, in fact, singing songs. They're playing piano. This is turned out to become an entertainment like sorts, a tourist destination, of course. Taking you closer to where a person is playing the music, in fact. Also taking you to the exit of this particular living space inside Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe's office, official residence. We are just exiting to the backyard, and what you're going to see in the backyard is a huge community kitchen on to my right. So several people have volunteered to cook food here in Ranil Wickremesinghe's backyard, cook the food, supply the food to all those who come in here. And, according to them, they say their daily numbers have increased for over from 200 to about 400 to 500. That is the kind of number and the food that gets cooked here and supplied, especially to those who come, relax, take a walk, sauntering around in this particular palatial bungalow, what you see right behind me.
जी श्रीजा, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया वहां से अपनी ग्राउंड रिपोर्ट दिखाने के लिए। तो श्रीजा वहां पर मौजूद हैं और बता रहे हैं, एक्सक्लूसिव रिपोर्ट उनकी आई है कि किस तरह से यहां पर रानिल विक्रमसिंघे, उनके सरकारी जो आवास था वहां पर आपने देखा किस तरह से प्रदर्शनकारी वहां मौजूद थे और काफी संख्या में वहां पर लोग मौजूद हैं। वहां बाकायदा जो 200 से 400 की संख्या में उन लोगों के लिए खाना भी पकड़ा है और इस तरह का माहौल यहां पर बना हुआ है कि हमने राष्ट्रपति भवन में देखा प्रदर्शनकारियों की तस्वीरें, स्विमिंग पूल में जो है नहाते हुए लोगों की तस्वीरें देखी, जो कि राष्ट्रपति भवन से ऐसे देखना, ये वो तस्वीर है जिसका हम जिक्र कर रहे थे। तो इस वक्त हालात यहां पर श्रीलंका के बहुत ही अस्थायी बने हुए हैं। वहां अगले पल क्या होगा कोई नहीं जानता, लेकिन खबर यह भी है कि शायद कल इस्तीफा दे सकते हैं वहां के राष्ट्रपति।